Hi guys, welcome back. Anna here. Today I'm going to show you how I do my rice pudding or sweet rice as we know it here in the Caribbean. It can be served thick or it can be served a little runny. It can be served hot or cold, however you like it. So I'm going to show you step by step in making it and putting it together to look like this. You can use basmati rice, which I'm using today, or you can use a white rice because you want to use a rice with to give it a nice creamy consistency. Here I have the ingredients. I have 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of elichi powder, grated ginger, 2 cans of carnation evaporated milk, 1 tin condensed milk. Here I have washed my rice and I'm putting it to boil with enough water to get it on the soft side. Adding my grated ginger. We're going to give this a start to boil. When a little bit of water is evaporated out, you're going to add in your cinnamon sticks. This will give it a flavor. And as you can see, the liquid is almost dry out. Here I'm going to add in the evaporated milk, 2 thins. Give it a turn. You're going to keep stirring this, covering it in between and taking out the cover and turn it. You're going to cook this on low heat or low to medium heat depending on your heat on your stove. Let the evaporated milk start to evaporate out and get less, whereas your rice will continue to cook. Covering it, as I said, in between with a little space in the cover which will give out that steam. Here you can see it's starting to get a little thicker. The milk is evaporating out or getting less. Scraping the sides of the pot, keeping the pot clean at the sides so it will not burn. As I said, covering it back in between and turning. Keep turning it. Here I'm using a non-stick pot. It smells so nice now. Here I am adding condensed milk. This is to sweeten it. Some people use sugar, but I prefer the condensed milk because this will give it a nice thicky taste, consistency. Rice pudding or sweet rice can be made with soaked rice or leftover rice. It all depends on what you have and how fast you want to make it. When you add your condensed milk, you're going to keep turning it as well too, covering it in between. Here I'm adding in my 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and a few drops of vanilla essence. This will give it that vanilla flavor and it will smell nice too. Keep turning it, keep stirring it. And the secret to get it to a nice thick consistency is that Nestle cream. I'm just going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of that cream. Keep stirring it as well too. The Nestle cream isn't a sweet cream, so it will balance out that sweetness from that condensed milk. And here I have my 1 teaspoon of elichi powder. The elichi powder will give it that nice sweet rice flavor that you know and smells like. Then I'm adding in my washed raisins and give it that mix. I have out my stove, my heat, because you're going to add that raisin to the very end and that elichi powder to the very end. And it will be liquidy at this time, but when you turn off your stove, it will get thicker as the day goes by. And that's it.